another video, and today I'm here to talk to you about the BookSwapAthon. BookSwapAthon was a readathon but put on by Derby and Krista, and I will link their channels below. And it was kind of the first readathon that I've taken part in. Yeah. It's one of the first readathons that I really kind of dug in deep. The only problem was I was out for a conference for work the Monday through Thursday. So I didn't read as much as I normally would, but I still got in some pretty good reading. Okay, so there were 5 challenges in the BookSwapAthon. So the first reading challenge was to swap a book with a buddy. Krista and Derby had set up a Google Doc where I kind of wanted to swap with someone new. I'm always down for making new reader friends, so I used that system and got Rebecca from California. I sent her an email, but I never heard back, and sent her 2 books, so hopefully she liked at least one of them. I sent her Jenny Han's To All the Boys I've Loved, and then a YA, I think it's called The Barcode or something like that. I had gotten it in a scholastic order. And just am never ever gonna get to it, and so I sent her that because she liked thrillers and mysteries, and then was kind of trying out the YA genre. So Rebecca, if you're watching this, I hope you liked your books. I loved mine, so Rebecca sent me We Are the Ants, and I love it, 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 love it. I love it. So it kind of has the same feel to me as Simon vs. the Homo sapien agenda, just this boy who is trying to kind of fight through life. This is a little bit deeper in kind of life and overall and almost mortality than Simon. But I have not read a lot of books involving aliens or alien abductions. I was a little worried about that, but I love it. Just the humanity in this book is really great. Number 2 was to swap a book at a thrift store or library. So I shop at a library sale, and I took a couple of books to them, and I will try to input it here. Hey guys, it's Brandy, and I'm participating in the BookSwapAthon. Check out the hashtag, and I'm at the library right now to donate a room with a view, 3 cups of tea, brand new. And lastly, I'm donating The Guy Not Taken by Jennifer Weiner. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go see if they have any books and donate these, and then I got to start reading. Bye! I just made some Instagram stories, so I recorded what I was giving. There were a lot of people in the shop when I went in there, so I wasn't brave enough to record myself giving my books away, but the women, the volunteers there, were kind of in a discussion, and then I heard them kind of talking about my books, and we got to talk. One of the books I gave was The 3 Cups of Tea, and so we were kind of talking about kind of the truth behind it and all of that kind of stuff, so it was good. But anyway, when I was there, I found Good to Great for $2. I was so excited. I've had Good to Great on my Amazon wish list forever. I just haven't gotten to it. So to find it for $2, I was really excited. So that's on my TBR for later. Okay. Challenge number 3. Read a book you swapped out for another book. The one you would set down because of another book caught your interest. So that one, I did The Case for Christ. And this one I got at Half Price Books, so I thought it would meet Challenge 2 and Challenge 3. I did not get to this book, though. I thought I might, but I just didn't. I try to read an hour of kind of Christian Bible study, an hour of professional reading, and then as many hours as I want as my TBR books, so that's going to go into my Christian reading kind of life cycle. Number 4, swap out a format. So if I read paperbacks, listen to an audiobook. I still can't listen to an audiobook, and when I was traveling with work friends, so that wasn't going to happen. So I did an e-reader. So the book that I read online was Alexander Bracken's In Time. This is the novella that follows The Darkest Minds, book 1, and I finished that, which you'll see in my June wrap-up video later. And so I read the novella, and it made me sad. Yeah, it was sad. It was sad. Anyway, those were the 5 challenges that I picked for the giveaway. I only got, of those, I only got In Time finished and read, which, again, busy week, and I'll also tell you what I read in just a minute. Alright, so let's talk about the books that I actually read last week during the BookSwapAthon. The first one, and I actually finished, so I was in the middle of All Grown Up by Jamie Attenberg, and so I ended up spending a couple, probably half the week finishing this book up. It was due at the library, and so I was trying to finish it, but ended up just checking it out for another 2 weeks because there were no holds. So this is a book about a girl in her 30s, and I think you get almost to her 40s in the book. And it's just about single and kind of the societal pressures when marriage and kids aren't really your thing, and just some of the trials and tribulations that you have going through that. I myself am single at 30, and I love it. And so I really connected to this, but there were definitely some darker sides to the book. And so there are a couple of trigger warnings for things. I would say sick children, trigger warning for rape in here for a little bit, and kind of promiscuity, so if that's not really your dig. It was a lot dirtier than I actually thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to kind of have this girl power, single in your 30s liberating moment, and it started out like that, but then it got kind of dirty, and it was just very blunt, which is fine. I actually enjoyed her writing style. It felt like the same character, but in almost like short stories. Every chapter kind of started and ended somewhere differently, but it was a good read. It was only like 200 pages. Yeah, it was 200 pages, so it's a short read for most of you fast readers. I'm just a slow reader. The other book I think I shared with you, so the other book I read was the ebook, the novella of The Darkest Minds, the one right behind Darkest Minds, so this is like novella 1.5, and by Alexander Bracken, and this followed Gabe, who was like the generation that was right after they started collecting, like just a year or two older than when they started collecting the children, the skip tracers and things like that, and so it followed Gabe, and we find Zoo on here. So he runs into Zoo after they've left Virginia with her group, and so let me just say it's super sad. I didn't cry tears, but definitely upset. I was like, no, you're not going to do that to us. And I even went online and was like, is this for real? Anyway, it was good. Hopefully you guys have all read The Darkest Minds. The movie's coming out probably, next year? If not early 2019. So Alexander Bracken on her social media is sharing a lot from the production and things like that. And then I spent the rest of the week reading We Are the Ants. We Are the Ants is 450 pages, so it's a little longer than I'm kind of used to. It's a fast read, like I'm already here in less than a week, but I'm a slow reader, and I like to process. So after you get some great lines from the author and kind of, great lines about life and all that, I kind of like to close the book and kind of marinate on it. And so there's so many good things in this book to kind of think of, and I like to journal and things like that it's taken me a little bit of time. But you know what? That's what it's like to be a reader and a reflector. So anyway, if you haven't read this, get it, check it out from the library, Amazon it, borrow it from a friend, because it's amazing. And I'm expecting to finish it, what is today? It's in the middle of the week, so I'm hoping by Friday or Saturday. Definitely by Sunday, I'll finish it. But yes, so this was the highlight of participating in BookSwapAthon. And again, Rebecca, thank you for sending this to me. Alright, so a little bit more about the BookSwapAthon. They also had some really fun Twitter sprints. Krista and Derby put together some amazing giveaways and prizes. And so all the Twitter sprints, they were doing something away. I won one of them, woohoo! But I couldn't participate in a lot of them. I think I ended up doing 2 of the sprints, 2 evenings, or maybe 3, 1 in the morning. Anyway, it was really fun. It was really fun to kind of see who was reading what. and definitely one of the better sprints that I've taken part of. And so, yeah, it was fun, and thank you, ladies, for letting me be a winner of one of your sprints. That was really a fun surprise for me. I guess that's it for me on the BookSwapAthon. You guys should definitely go add them on Twitter and go add Derby and Krista on your Instagram and participate. I think they were talking about maybe doing one in January or just doing it a yearly thing. So they did an amazing job organizing and just making it fun. It was very lighthearted. So anyway, you guys should participate next year with us. And if you participated, make sure you say hi. And I guess that's it for me. Signing off from Houston. I will see you guys in the next readathon. Bye!